Yeah. So so the trending news: Christmas Day, Boxing Day, December 2024. The trending news in international space right now is the very sad incidence of an Azerbaijan airplane that crashed in Kazakhstan. In fact, there are videos online right now where even before the crash, there was turbulence in the plane. Some people had brought out their their mobile device and they had made some recordings. There was a recording of a man that sent um video to his wife, and look, I think that man had tenacity. He had that will to survive. That man is among the 27 that survived. They were 67, as it is said. They are like they were 67 in that flight, ill-fated flight. And then the pilots really tried. They tried their best. They took control of it. They tried to float it as best as they could, but eventually, when they crash landed, from the 67 on board, it was reported that 39 died. It's a really black Christmas for Azerbaijan people and for the country of Kazakhstan. It's a really bleak Christmas. It's really sad. It's a really sad one. It really broke my heart. I can't just even bring the video to you because I saw the video. The pilots tried to stabilize the jet mid-air. They tried their best. They tried to maneuver it. They tried to keep it floating till in the end, where they just had to make impact with the ground, where they just had to crash. So many questions, so many conspiracy theories. They've started to say maybe it was Russia, that maybe it was Russia that shot the jet, thinking it was a drone from Ukraine, that maybe it was shot in error. Then there are other theories that there was hole in the wings. There's so many conspiracies are already coming out, but it's a really bleak one, man. It's a really sad Christmas for the Azerbaijan flight. And then it's still in the international space now. Um, Israel has shot at Israel has shot missiles at the Houthis in Yemen. This thing is not just going to stop. It's just going to continue. It's just going to be Israel against the destabilization in the Middle East right now. Israel is not pumping on the brakes at all. Israel is not pumping on the brakes at all. Israel is shooting Gaza. Israel is shooting Lebanon. Israel is shooting Yemen. Israel is threatening Iran. Israel is shooting off military facilities in Syria right now. Syria does not even have a president. The Syrian leader, Assad, is in Moscow under Vladimir Putin's watch. So the international space too is really tensed in terms of what's going on in the Middle East. How we're waiting January 20th before Donald Trump takes over in the US, and how we see a new policy direction in what's happening in the Middle East, in far away, in Far East, Europe, in Ukraine war with Russia. How long can Ukraine sustain? How much more will Russia have to muzzle Ukraine before how much more can the Ukrainian army, seek to contain the pressure from Vladimir Putin? What is the direction 2025 is going to take? Just yesterday I was talking about those Houthi rebels disrupting international trade at that Gulf of Aden, where vessels find it difficult to navigate, and so because of that, those Houthi pirates on those international waters, they'll try to disrupt international trade. Now, just yesterday I was talking about how those Houthis would try to destabilize trade. Today we've woken up that Israel has shot Yemen airport. Israel has fired at Yemen airport. Oh. That the United Nations envoy were there, Gabriel Salesa, the WHO president, they were in Yemen on humanitarian grounds to discuss release of hostages and what have you. But it was at the time those envoy were there and everything that Israel shot that place. Israel, Israel. Oh my goodness, this. the escalation right now in the Middle East is something else. It's really something else. It's really, really something else, man.